sure, Artosis, because I'm a Protoss.
Right, guys, last game is up. It's going to be on Fortress we see here, 2-2.
Imagine all that talk about Fortress. They're like, Blue Storm. I'm like, oh.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool map to finish it on, though. Who's impressed you more so far?
Soulkey.
Soulkey?
Yeah, considering the one game he lost, 7 full. I mean, he also lost that other game, but I don't know. Soulkey, the fact that he's just bringing all these different play styles is blowing me away.
Okay. Here we are. On the left-hand side. Soulkey on the right-hand side. It's light. So the cross spawns. I'm excited, man.
I'm wondering, though, is if Light's going to do anything pretty wild, because, like, so far... Oh, I like that. Sham 2 back there.
Turn the light off.
Sham 2, sign my mouse pad.
Like, listen, I want every Terran to advance that possibly can. I got build orders to steal for the ladder.
Oh, no, this is the funny thing is, yeah, when the Protosses do well, Tasis does better on the ladder.
Yeah.
It's good for him.
Totally.
The Terrans do well, it benefits Artosis on the ladder. So, I am
Sham 2
wondering.
as well, though, actually.
Yeah.
Race Trader over here.
Here's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
I want to know if anything crazy is going to come from Light. Light is like the guy who's like, he did his homework. He wants to play. He wants to be a virtuous nerd. He's like, look, guys, this is what Flash does properly on ladder. You don't do anything crazy. Soulkey's like the guy that doesn't study for the test or do the homework but still has A's, you know?
Well, with this
he doesn't
depot,
show up to class and he just, you know, but he knows everything and passes the test. He's like, watch this, I just make nothing but mutas with +1 attack and Sunken colonies.
Oh.
And the guy's like, excuse me, Professor, is this going to be on the test? Like,
well, you ask if he's going to do something weird. I think he's about to take a gas. He doesn't have to. Like, this building placement does not say that you have to take a gas, but let's see. If he does, it's going to be in like 2 seconds. Does he take a gas? No.
No.
He's not going to take a gas. Okay.
No. Whoa, wait. That's on the SCV move.
No. It's too late.
Okay.
It's too late. If you don't take it exact. Oh, he does take it.
He took it.
13 gas. What are you doing? You crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so he's taking a gas. So this will be very likely the 1-1-1.
Yes.
And this is a super powerful build as well. And, ooh, he's playing against 2 hatchery with it, which is, like,
this is so weird.
What you want to hit. Like, if you can hit 2 hatchery with this all day, your ladder points are going to go up. Because the Zerg is basically all in because you're rushing up into this high-end tech. The Mutalisks or Lurkers, whatever the hell they want to do, isn't going to do anything against you as long as you know it's coming. So
this is really exciting.
It's strong.
Yeah, I was wondering if Light was just going to try to get a command center really fast and just make Marines and try to push out, but this is super cool.
Well, there's a lot of ways you can play this map, too. Like, he might even be aiming for a... There's all sorts of ways you can do 1-1-1. Like, for instance, I think a very good one for this map is the fast Vulture drop. Oh, never mind. This is actually a completely different build.
eBay!
This has to be
and
a
not
bust.
the kind where you buy stuff on the auction.
My God.
He's getting an engineering bay right away.
He's got 88 gas right now.
Yeah, what is going on?
Okay, so this is weird.
What is happening?
So what he is, looking at this as Soulkey, you look at that, there's 1 Marine, no command center.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I got to make a Sunken because there's a Vulture that's going to be on the way.
Right, you're thinking that 1-1-1 build.
Yeah, you have to
What
think
is
1-1-1. This could
+1
be...
attack.
There's a lot of different
armor?
things that you can do here. It should be +1 attack. +1 attack is just better. So he's hiding the command center to try to... well, I mean, this command center wouldn't be off-timed anyways, but he's just kind of putting that back a little bit. Now, if you are playing as if it is a 1-1-1,
right,
basically what you're going to do, you're not going to make too many lings unless you're doing like just a cheese, right, which Soulkey won't do here probably. What you're likely going to do is make like a Hydralisk in that kind of blocks. You know, you're trying to screw up any Vultures that try to run in, right? So you might have 2-3 Hydras max, and you're going to mutas. And the thing is, you might skip some of that, right? There's some different play to it. But the one thing you absolutely won't stop is a bunch of +1 bio. Like, a Sunken against +1 bio? Yeah, right. Oh, my God.
Get him!
This is huge.
No trespassers allowed!
That is huge.
Oh, my God!
Oh, man.
Listen,
Light is heartbroken right now.
G.I. Joe is wrong. It's not knowing is half the battle. It's that knowing is actually everything. Knowledge is power, is
Here
what he should have said.
Here it is. Okay, so
wow.
This is really good for Soulkey that he scouted it, because now he won't just straight up die. Because he was going to straight up die to this, most likely.
Yeah.
But
no.
Light's not all in. He's getting an upgrade for Marines. That's fine.
Well, here's what's crazy, but I mean, talk about changing the course of the game.
Yeah.
Because, the whole idea was Light pushes out, and suddenly the Zerg loses because there's this upgrade that's very premature, and, the Zerg basically misread the build, and here comes some of Light's. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, wow. Soulkey.
Wow.
With a crazy punish here. Saying, you're going to get upgrades against me, scumbag Terran?
Oh, my God.
You don't have a lot of Marines then.
Now, oh, jeez.
It gets worse.
Yeah, this is about as bad as it could be right now. Light is nearing death.
Yeah, Light is nearing darkness, Artosis.
Dude, he doesn't have any turrets. He doesn't have any Marines. Literally, again.
Yeah.
He's going to lose.
Yeah, well, the
this
body
was such a clever build, too.
But, Soulkey, the moment he saw it, he's responded so well. Now, maybe he can stabilize here. The problem is that the turrets have not really gotten up because the Lings were the first thing that the Terran had to address.
And it's not like he got in the base. Like, he doesn't have many turrets. But the thing, you made so many Lings, your mutas aren't all coming out at once. So you can start with lesser. Oh, 5 mutas still. That's a lot of mutas still. He does have +1, which is kind of nice. We don't see any medics here. But, look, if he can stabilize, he can still make something happen, because this is a 2-hatch Zerg. That was like a lot of damage. That Ling attack was fantastic. But, like, 2-hatch Zergs don't have a lot going
look
for
at this.
them.
This is this funny spot he's gotten in over here. He can deny mining there, and if he wants to, he can just poke in and kill the Marines as they pop out.
Now, is he making more turrets at his natural? Because he's making a good amount here.
We're not quite getting a shot of it.
He's trying to just build enough Marines here and keep them near these turrets so that you can push the mutas out all the way. That is what Light is aiming for right now. He's just about to that number.
Oh, man.
All right, see, he feels like he's there. He pushes out. Going to get rid of these mutas for now. Okay.
And now he's going to regroup them over here.
He needs to really focus on building turrets. Like, turret needs to be his first name, his middle name, his last name.
It's crazy because, if you get enough turrets out, even though you feel like Terran, you're not developing, the mutas eventually lose equity.
Yeah. The mutas need to keep on doing their job, basically. And if they break a location, there's no more turrets, Soulkey's micro is really going to start paying off.
Oh, look at this. Okay, hold on. He's going to come in here now.
Oh, man. Dives the turret. He gets one of them.
Denies the other turret from completing. And then goes ahead and hits this turret here. Oh, it gets worse.
He gets it. Luckily, this other turret can finish.
The problem is that you need 3, sometimes 4 or 5 even, depending on certain angles.
Oh, yeah.
In order to hold this off. So it's like, sure, he gets the turret up. The problem is that when you get players like Soulkey, their muta micro is so good. How many SCVs are getting killed off here, guys? I mean, think about it.
That's many.
Faster than the Terran can make them, right?
Yeah, and here is the really, really gigantic problem, because if this was just a normal map, let's say this is Fighting Spirit, right? Light is still okay in this spot in some ways. Like, obviously not okay. Soulkey's winning, but he still has a decent chance because there's 2 places he can attack. Soulkey's taking a third in the top left. Literally won't be attacked this game. This game's going to be decided with that base not being attacked. So there's only 1 place he can attack, and Soulkey knows it.
Yeah, and that's at the Zerg's home. So, I mean, as long as Soulkey keeps flying around, and you can see he's continuing to produce mutas, and he's just chipping away. He's beating down and battering the economy here for Light. Light's trying to get on his feet. And unfortunately, this upgrade here for the Terran is not really paying off. In fact, you can see +1 attacks already been gotten here for Soulkey. People did not always know how to micro mutas like this, where you have them clumped up with an overlord in the group so they really stack. And there's certain techniques to having them attack and then turn away like we're seeing now. And when the Koreans figured this out, did the game change.
When Shark finished it. This out. The Zerg player named Shark on NBC, which is actually Light's team.
That's right. When they figured out how to do this technique, suddenly the whole game had to be refigured out. It's kind of funny because this is not a game that was patched throughout history, but it was a game where new bugs are discovered throughout history.
And are still literally being discovered to this day.
There's been some new ones just recently. But this is kind of the crazy thing is that you can fly in with the mutas. Mutas are one of the best units in the game. They're very fast. They have these glaives that bounce, so they're actually doing damage to a couple different things at once, which are great against brittle Marines or brittle workers.
Yeah.
And, of course, you can arc them so they kind of it's almost like as they fire, they bounce away from their target.
Yeah.
The mutas do. So, anyways, you can really beat down and abuse a Terran, especially someone like Light who unintentionally exposed himself as doing a sneaky upgrade build.
Yeah.
Light's going to try to go across the map. He's going to try to break the Zerg.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. What the Zerg has to do is just make enough sunken colonies that this is never going to work.
Yeah, and you can see he flew back immediately when he realized that Light has flown across the map. Because all he needs to do is live right now. He's killed so many SCVs. He's really crippled Life's economy completely. His tech is so slowed down. Everything is wrong in Light's world right now. And the fact that Soulkey flies back ensures his Sunken's finish. He's sitting here on 3 bases. The next step for Life, as we see, is teching up. Can he get into those vessels? Can he start to put pressure on with those vessels and maybe get into drop ships? It's, I mean, it's the best shot he has. You can't break that Sunken line, that's for sure.
Yeah, the mutas continuing to fly through, knowing the majority of the Marines are actually on the outside. And so Light's going to try to pull the trigger. But this is so many sunken colonies, and you can see that there's just no way he's going to get through. So that was a lot of lost Marines that really didn't accomplish anything. I think we're getting closer to the end of this game here as Light's just been having a really hard time. The factory's not even done.
God.
Oh,
yeah, he killed the
man.
SCV on it. He didn't put it back on. Like, the one thing
he's going to go Guardians too.
Guardians and Ultras.
Well, once you
Why
realize
not?
that you've slowed the starport down so much that the factory's not even done, yeah, why would you not get Guardians?
You're right. You're right, Tasteless. Light's in so much trouble right now. He doesn't even have his second gas. He continues to just lose so many SCVs.
He's like, yep, don't need to kill any SCV there. There's nothing happening. By the way, the SCV count has gotten so low. There's not even an SCV for every single mineral patch here.
Yeah. Light is back in the Stone Age right now. And Soulkey, what is your saying?
Like
it's a choose your own adventure of win?
Yeah, there's just, you know, turn to page 56 if you want to make Ultralisks. Turn to
page 99.
99.
Because it looks like G's.
Ooh, I like that, Artosis. Okay, so let's make... You know, Guardians don't really guard anything. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, they normally attack.
Yeah, they're normally like...
I like them defensively.
Attackians,
CVP, though, against Archons.
I think we should call them Aggressians.
Aggressians.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get the first patch in 19 years for that.
Yeah.
I think that's a...
Oh, look at this. I saw Marine King Prime do this in StarCraft 2.
Yeah. Hey, the Guardians are out of position.
Yeah, what are they going to kill now?
May as well.
The buildings?
Yeah. I mean, if you kill everything over here.
He's got him back at home.
Oh, jeez.
How do SCVs do in attacks against sunken colonies and Guardians?
They win, I think.
Oh, do they? Well, let's find out. Huh.
All right, so that is going to be that.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
And this is the final destination ending of Light. GG. Soulkey wins.
Well, that was quite a series, I got to say. 3-2 for Soulkey, but he was really down the whole time. You know, he lost the first game, he went down 2-1, and was able to pull back. Used a huge variety of strategies tonight as well. Light falls, and this becomes a lot more sticky for Light. I think Light probably right now crossing his fingers, hoping Jadong beats Shuttle, because that would be an easier match for him. What a funny thing to say, Jadong's easier for you than someone else. But this guy a true TVZ sniper.
Right.
But this loss might end up costing him basically the tournament.
Well, congrats to Soulkey. This guy really is one of the top super scary Zergs that is out there. And, you know, he did just play better. Really great job scouting Light's hidden upgrade play. We do have Shuttle versus Jadong coming up next. You do not want to miss out on that. You better handcuff yourself to the computer chair if you got to go somewhere.
No, totally. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Jadong.
Here's the thing, Shuttle might beat him, man. Shuttle is a very good modern pro.
I think Shuttle has basically my favorite PvZ right now. I really like Shuttle and Rain as far as PvZ goes. It's a tough match for Jadong.
Guys, the loser of Shuttle versus Jadong is eliminated.
The winner gets to play Light.
Crazy. Soulkey's already survived and moves on to the next phase. We're gonna have an interview with Soulkey now. See how he's feeling. Yep. See.
Hello, welcome to the Translator with G. Cliff. We will have a word with Soulkey, the winner of the winners match today. We had a full set today. How do you feel after your win? I knew it was going to be one of the toughest match. Of course, the games were pretty hard. I was a little bit lucky. I was pretty good in shape, so it was a good game. And today, your strategies and your games, the micro-macro were so sharp today. You had some 7 drones, even the Guardian play at the end. As both of you know each other so well, did you have to manage to change your strategy in the middle? I did the 7 drones to actually try to be in the, even if I lose the first game, to be in the upper hand, the mind games of the entire best of 5 against Light. I wanted to create a situation where in the best of 5 where I can actually lead, not in the game score, but in terms of the best of 5 strategy. Of course, because of Sharp and C later on, that's going to come up. You have to be going against the Terran player. I think Light is one of the best Terran right now. Compared to him, Sharp and C, they're not as good as for sure. So I think it's going to be an easier win compared to today. Of course, that's a lot of confidence from you, Soulkey. And Light will be playing the deciders match, of course, with the winner of the second match today. Would you give him a tip to Light today? He was really good. I think whoever wins the elimination, I think he's gonna come on top from the deciders match. So I don't think he should be worried about that match too much. Yeah, seems like that's about it for the interview with Soulkey. Let's go back to Arthursis and Tasteless.
Thank you, G. Clef. All right, so interesting to hear that the winner actually was going